Here are the completely honest worst cons about all of the budget e-bikes. By now, you've probably heard of the Yozma, you've probably heard of the Hey Bike, you've probably heard of the Tudio, and you've probably heard many cons about all of them. But here's some specific cons on each of them, or more specifically, the worst part about each of them. Real quickly, if you want to check out any of these bikes, I'm not going to mention which one's my favorite in this video. You could use my discount code Etronic, spelled like my username, to save up to $100 on each of these. And if you want to check out the official websites for official warranties and fastest shipping times, that's in the link in my bio. But enough of me yapping. What's the worst cons on each of these bikes? Starting off with the Yozma IN10. After thinking about it, I honestly gotta say the turning radius. I mean, you can see this thing turns really well, but just look at that. More than usable, especially for off-road riding, but just something they should fix. Next up, the Hey Bike. I really don't have much bad to say about this bike. I actually love it. And after really thinking about it, I honestly gotta say the suspension. The suspension is absolutely amazing, but for a bike like this, it hardly goes down. Like I said, it's so great. Now for the Tudio. I still really love this bike considering how big and comfortable it is. And after deeply thinking about this one, I honestly gotta say the power. Because for the same price, you could get new bikes that are way more powerful, but I do love so much about this bike, and it's one of my favorites. And then we got the Yozma IN10, or IN10 Pro. Now this one I also love, but it is the most expensive. My biggest con with it is honestly the brakes. These are some unreal brakes. They're actually so good. I feel like they slip a lot considering they didn't upgrade this. They only upgraded the caliper. It just doesn't have the stopping power I'd like.